Are we live yet? Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrustongallery.com. It's Friday evening, June 23rd, 2023. And, enjoying a small glass of Kefir tonight because I had a little bit of a Dairy Queen situation earlier. So I know Dairy Queen, it's, you know, what are you going to say? I had my Kefir too. Last night's painting needs a second session, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to talk about going to and this isn't in the description, I'm going to talk about going to the Des Moines Art Festival today, which is downtown. It's this weekend. And would my paintings fit in down there? Well, a lot of people had large paintings. Some people had some really good large paintings. There were some other things in there too, where it's like, you know what? I think my stuff's just as good. I think my stuff's just as good. But then I got all these small paintings, right? So, people like large paintings. I saw people carting large paintings down the street that they had bought. That's good. I like making small paintings, So I started this last night. This is acrylic ink and acrylic paint on spun bonded olefin. And I wasn't sure how this was going to dry. So let's just get right into it. Do another session on it. Now, typically what I've been doing is when I repaint something, I put acrylic paint on it. But I think this time I'm going to play around with the ink. I'm going to put ink over paint, which is kind of its own interesting thing. Let's try that. I had people showing up. Now they're all gone. Why aren't you Bob Ross? Why aren't you Marion Ross? I don't know. Just kind of want to change everything, kind of gum up the works, Now, Azo Yellow Deep goes on orange, turns into yellow. Fascinating color. Yeah, I went to the Des Moines Art Festival. Hung out, walked around. It was hot. Absolutely hot. 90 degrees. It was probably who knows what it was there on the I'm going to have to put paint over this. That's all there is to it. It was hot out there. Could you see me in a tent on the street selling art all weekend, hot weekend? It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't know about that. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. Why are we having the art festival in one of these empty malls, right? There's space in the mall. There's air conditioning in the mall. Did you guys ever think about, maybe we could have like a little off-season art event, and in one of these malls that's got like there's a whole bunch of malls around town. They got room, So instead of the middle of the street where it rains and it's 105 degrees on the concrete, and everyone's out there and they're paying $7 for a limeade or you know, $17 for a Maryland crab cake with a salad, like I did. And it was delicious, by the way. The crab cake was fantastic. I don't know if I've ever had crab cakes before. Maybe I have, but oh, that was good. That was a good crab cake, and the salad was good too. I'm a salad guy, you know. Just am. Give that a little bit of side scrape there, you know. I don't know. More colors. Who wants more colors? I do. That clogged up. Looks like it's clogged up. That off to the side there. There we go. There's the paint. I knew you were in there. Kind of a smeary mess. I'll turn it into something here. And the thing about selling at a show is you're constantly selling. It's not like sometimes I go to these arts and crafts festivals and somebody's working on something, maybe not necessarily a painting, but sometimes I'd want to be out there like working on new stuff. I don't know. It's just me. Getting a little dirty in here. Well, you know what? It's the rural, it's the farmscape, you know. Yeah, why not have a little pop-up show? Have a pop-up show at the mall, and then just direct everybody out to the mall. And then, you know, if you have to have $7 limeades, well, you know, the rent's a little cheaper. You could just, you know, $4 limeade. We could be a little more budget, right? I bought a $3 water, and the lady asked me, you know, if I could tip to support the whatever the elementary school. Like, you guys got enough money. You guys got enough money. $3 for Dasani, and you know I can go buy those for. Just saying, get quite a profit margin on that $3 Dasani. It may be hot, but I have options. The other thing was, I was with my buddy, and we were walking around down there talking about the everything that's going on, and then there was like a what was there down there? Oh, there was like an empty storefront. You know, like a business. It had been I think it had been a restaurant that failed, and I was like, oh, you know, next year you could try you try to do like a pop-up show. Like you rent the storefront for the weekend, and then you know you don't have to pay. That would be kind of devious and underhanded, but who says that I couldn't work out a deal with a landlord, you know? This has got crap. Whoops. And thought about that. I'm sure other artists think about that too. You know, oh, next year I should rent that empty storefront for the weekend, right? Like, how much would you charge me? Just let me in there. turn on the air a little bit, a little bit. You know, it's a big enough space. It could be more than one artist. And we just, you know, glom on. You know, pop up. You get like a pop up gallery. You're just right on the edge there. They wouldn't like that. They would not like that at all. Do a pop up gallery right next to a organized art. Oh, they would not like that. Of course, no disrespect, but I mean, you know, if you can do a pop up gallery right next to the show, I mean, that, you know, kind of fascinating. You know, those art people, they you know, they might get a little upset. You are not paying your fees to us. Yeah, because I rented this storefront for the weekend. So I'm paying my fees to the landlord that I worked out the deal with on the protected space with the air conditioning. Oh yeah, I'm going to be selling $2 waters in here too. Make more money off the water than I would the art, probably, you know. No, I'd sell the art real reasonable too. You don't have the booth fee. You don't have the, you know, I'm just trying to help you guys out here. You're stealing from us. Yeah, okay, whatever. Would like to do a pop-up thing. That'd be kind of cool. That takes some planning though. And that's a huge time commitment. And I thought I might be ready this year, but I don't know. I just don't know about that. I'm not sure about this this lower section here. I'm thinking about trying one more thing with it here. It's still a little, that's going to be wet. Maybe it just needs some scraping. It seemed like it was a little mustardy. Maybe that's all I need. Scrape it off, you know. So anyway, that was like my plan. Of course, I wanted to do a pop-up thing maybe in the fall at Valley Junction. There's a gallery that doesn't show art, but they're, you know, they do stuff. I was kind of like, you just let me have this corner here, and I'll for the evening, and I'll give you a percentage or flat fee. Haven't done that yet. That might be a good way to go about it. I don't know. Selling art on the internet is a difficult thing. It just is. You know, see something, say something. That's why they had these signs down there that said, see something, say something. They meant that in a nice way. They didn't mean it like turn into Stasi or anything like that. Report everybody for that kid looks like a terrorist, right? He's selling $2 Dasanis when, you know, taking money away from the kids over here, trying to raise money for the elementary school. Went to Beavis and Butthead mode there. Oh, you can't say that word. This is a family show here. I can say that word. Just don't say it too much. This is turning out pretty good. This is interesting here. Let's get the let's get my pre-cut mat here. Let me think about this for a minute here. Don't think too hard. It's like there's something going on near the horizon and just beyond the horizon and after the horizon. There's a little, it's a tight gradient in there. And then up here is kind of, it's interesting. Let's see how it dries. I think I may be done. I think I may be done with this, but. And then I'll get back to probably repainting another painting from the past because I've been doing that lately. Link is in the description to a painting that I repainted a couple days ago. I started off with what I thought was a finished painting a few years ago, and then just continued to work it. And I'm getting this kind of noisy paint. So I was doing soft focus for a while, and it's gonna get all this noise here in the landscape, the sky and the ground. You know, 'tis the season, right? All this stuff around here. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. A few people have hung out, stuck around. That's good. But I'm done for the evening. Talk to you later.